Grim on the beat. Grim and Cheeky collab. Welcome back.
Yes.
What's up, E?
Man, what's going on, man?
Welcome back to another episode of 3 Beats Later. E, how you doing, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I'm feeling amazing. A dope day, man.
Yeah, what's good? What's good with today? What happened today?
Man, today, man, I mean, everything is just feeling really good right now, man. It's a lot of just dope energy all around the world right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of crazy things are happening, but you know, from my perspective, it's just a lot of opportunities to do something different. So I'm feeling good. What about you, man?
You know what I say to that? I say, I say, wow.
Word. Now, who's this guy over here that we got that's just sitting there that, you know what I'm saying, we haven't fully introduced just yet. You know what I mean?
Yo, we got a very, very special guest. Everybody welcome to the stage our special guest, Ricotrap.
Rico.
What's up with it? What's
going on, man? How you doing?
Doing all right. How y'all doing?
Hey, we ain't complaining, man.
No
complaints at all.
Let me give a quick intro because we met Rico. Man, when was the V3 Music Conference? Was that July or is it? I think it was mid-July, right? I forgot, man.
Yeah,
mid-July.
I feel like it was early July.
July 16th.
Okay, July 16th. That's right. 716. So yeah, we talked about that conference on the show, and me and E went there just to represent 3BL, meet up with Trey Ace and all that good stuff, and get educated on the music business, get educated on what's going on in publishing and all that good stuff. And then leading up to the show, I was a music ambassador for the conference, and then I saw online some of the other music ambassadors, and one of which was Ricotrap, who we got here on the show. And me and E were just kicking it, and everyone's networking and stuff like that. And then like right close to like the end of the first night, we were just chilling in the club, and Rico came through. He actually did like a little bit of singing during one of the sessions, which was dope. And I was thinking like, damn, who's this dude who just like, because as soon as they're like, anyone want to sing, Rico jumped up. He was like,
Rico was like, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, wait. There we go. We get a power for that one. And then so anyways, we met him at the show and we got a chance to get introduced, and we exchanged information. And after the show, me and E were listening to his music online. We're like, yo, his shit is sick.
Right. I'm like, yo, man, we was talking, because when we were talking outside of, I forgot the name of the spot that we were at. Was it like Rose?
Rumors,
yes.
That's right.
And your memory is dope, bro. We was outside of Rumor and we just talking, we just kicking with everybody, and then we started talking with Rico, and the conversation was just so dope because I'm listening to the energy, right? I'm hearing your words, but I'm listening to the energy, and I'm like, yo, this dude got such a high energy and excitement for life. And just like listening to the parts of your story that you shared with us that we're going to get into today, it was just so exciting to hear, and just watching you stand there, like, and it's really like embodying his full story. And it almost was like surreal in a way, because I'm like, yo, dude, you don't seem like you've done what you've done. You know what I mean? Like, it's incredible. So I can't wait for us to get into that part of the show today and really get those questions in. But for you, real quick, before we jump into our intro, tell people real quick what's going on with you, what you're working on right now, and anything like that.
My name is Ricotrap. I'm an upcoming music artist, also an influencer. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. And as of right now, I'm working on establishing myself in the music business. So that's the goal for this year and next year.
I like it.
Appreciate it.
Yo, I want to, and just so we could kind of introduce some of your music to the audience too, I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to play one of your videos. So I want to play the Follow Me track just so we could introduce you and on the music side to the audience. So 1 second, let me share my screen over here. And let's just play. I'll play like about a minute just so we could get through some of this.
Take my hand, why don't you follow me? Let me lead, why don't you follow me? Just believe, why don't you follow me? Trust and me, why don't you follow me? Take my hand, why don't you follow me? Let me lead, why don't you follow me? Just believe, why don't you follow me? Trust and me, why don't you follow me? Take you out to the countryside so you can be free. Don't need no drugs, I'm energized, your love ecstasy. Been broken my whole life, you the missing piece. They water down in my cup of tea, love your company, follow me. Take my hand, why don't you follow me? Let me lead, why don't you follow me? Just believe, why don't you follow me? Trust and me, why don't you follow me?
Yo, man.
Follow me.
Yo, you just gotta like rock. As soon as you hear the hook, you're like, all right, I could listen to this over and over
Yo,
and over.
Listen, when you played that for us at Rumor, man, I was just blown away because I'm like, all I kept hearing, I told you this right there. I'm like, all I hear is a bunch of commercials. I had a bunch of commercials in my brain in that moment. I think I told you a couple of them, and I'm just like, dude, I keep hearing that, especially when the whistle part comes on.
Bro, I was so out of breath doing that whistle.
Wow, man.
And the harmonies,
Yeah,
man. That's you on the harmonies too.
What'd you say, bro?
You keep going, Rico.
I was saying I had to do the whistle over about 10 times.
Yo, dude, that's dope, man. Like, that's dope that that's all you in there.
And it was fun making it. I tried to make myself an instrument. At first, I was beating on the back of a guitar. I'm like, no, I'm about to whistle. And that's how
Wow,
what about,
man.
so can you tell us a little bit about like the production and like where you found that track? I know you were mentioning that you found some tracks through producers online and where you recorded and all that good stuff.
I found that online. I accidentally subscribed to a beat maker because I don't remember doing it.
Okay.
And you want to know the story? You want to know like?
Yeah, that was the story.
All right, so boom. I was lonely and I was sad because I moved to North Carolina and my brother left me. So I had met this girl. She said she was gonna come over. So she came over. We had a campfire. Then she left because her friends wanted her to come over there. So I went to sleep, and I actually took some shrooms too. So I forced myself to sleep. I wake up. I have a dream that my house on fire. So like I wake up like sweating, and when I wake up, my house was on fire for real. I had a utility heater because I didn't have heat in this. I lived inside of a cabin. That cabin in that background in that video, that was my house.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, so the heater caught on fire. So I'm getting water and getting a whole bunch of stuff trying to put the fire out. So as I'm up, I'm just sitting on the bed. I get a notification from a YouTube, a beat that just got uploaded. So I click on it. I'm like, man, what is this? Because I don't rap on, like I ain't sing or rap on type of stuff like that. So I just let the beat ride. I ain't got nothing else to do. So I get to humming to it. And then that's when I came up with the hook. So I'm just sitting there, I'm saying the hook over and over again. I'm like, this don't sound bad. I ain't had no paper or nothing. So I went in there, ripped open a box of cereal and wrote this song on the back of it. So the next day, I let the girl hear it. She fell in love with the song. She told me I gotta record it. I recorded that song 5 times. Like I recorded it twice in somebody's bedroom, once in the studio, 4 times actually. It was 4 times. Then I went to the studio for the last time. Like that's when I pieced it together. But it was a YouTube beat, and I recorded it in Greenville, North Carolina.
Okay.
But wow. I didn't expect to be able to make something like that. Honest to God, like.
Yo, that's incredible, dude. Like I love the fact that you just all of that kind of came to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, big shouts to you for just like bypassing the fact that there was a fire. And now you put the fire out, now you sit on the side of the bed. Like so now that the house is not on fire, you know what I'm saying? I figured I'd write a song. Like
bro, I thought I was high, bro. Like when it happened, I just knew I was high and I was tripping, but like, no, it was on fire.
Wow.
I couldn't even really read the lyrics the next day. Because it was all over the. Yeah. I'm like,
do you still have that paper?
I got a picture of it, but I don't have it.
Yo, that's gonna be worth something one day, bro.
I think somebody got it because I left it at somebody's house, but they said they threw all my stuff away because I said I don't want it no more. But I think they got it because they kept my cowboy boots. Like that. Ain't no telling.
Wow, man. So when you go ahead, Chief.
I was just gonna say, well, E, if you're gonna talk about that track, keep going because I was gonna
ask. So once you heard it, I know you said when she heard it, she said you got to record it, and you know, once you heard the final part, the version of it that we heard, what did you feel?
I'm like, this a hit. Like it was a hit. I couldn't stop. Like nothing I can do. Like there was no time of the day I wasn't thinking of that song because it's like it's to this day it's stuck in my head.
Right.
So I'm like, man, I know there's gonna be other people feeling just like this, even if they don't like it. It's gonna be stuck in their heads. And when I posted it, it was like I was nervous. I was scared. I ain't gonna lie, because I didn't know how the internet would take this or how my friends would take it. I'm from the hood, bro. So when I posted it, I'm thinking like everybody about to laugh at me. They did. They laugh at me to this day. They still laugh at me, but they actually like it at the same time though. Like they hate that they love the song. You know what I'm saying? And I also like I want this in the movie. I'm like, it's like a good song for a cartoon, an intro. Then I'm like, slow it down is good for a scary movie as well. So I'm
there we go. Okay. So can I ask about like how you kind of got into music and when you started writing songs and when you started rapping and all that stuff? Where did it all start? Like how long ago was that you started getting into music?
I started rapping when I was a kid. Not seriously, but I'll tell you how it happened. So one day, I was a bad kid. So I wasn't allowed in the cafeteria. I had to eat with security guards. Then when they did let me in the cafeteria, I had to eat on the stage by myself. I was the only kid in the whole school that had to do this. So the teacher left the mic on one day. So I just looked at it as an opportunity. So I went up there, I grabbed the mic. I started stomping my feet on the ground and I started rapping. So like all the kids actually sat down and listened. And she was so amazed because the kids be all over the place. You know what I'm saying? They got to bring all the security in there. But like she noticed when I got up there and rapping, everybody listened. You know what I'm saying? So like if I do good in class, she let me rap every day, the principal. So I was rapping every day at school for like the whole school year. And then they let me be in the it was for the 8th graders. I was in the 4th for Soul Train. They let me sing in it. So like that opened me up to like being on stage and stuff. So then as time went on, for the last about 5 years, my friends, they rap. Like they always rap. They rap every day. That's all they do is go to the studio. So I just go with them. And I'd be helping them out with verses and stuff, like just shoot them an idea while they in there.
Oh wow, okay.
Eventually, like somebody had told me, like, why you just want to get in there? It's like 4 years ago, I believe so. He like, why you just want to get in the studio? I'm like, I ain't no rapper. They like, you look like a rapper. You just like a rapper. You might as well. I'm like, no, that ain't me. They like, bro, it's just in you. Like you just fit the description. So I'm like, all right. So I went in there. I was mad too. My girlfriend cheated on me. So I went in there. I made a song about her. So I didn't think it was going to do anything. I sent it to one person. It's high school. They sent it around the whole school singing the song.
Oh, no.
So then I'm like, I got to keep doing this. So one of my friends, was my cousin, my cousin friend. He came over our house and shot a music video in our garage. It looked so fun. Like we had all the prop money and stuff. It looked so fun. I'm like, man, I want to do this. So we ended up shooting a video. 3 days later, I went and recorded the song. It's very catchy. It reminded me of Follow Me because like just how it's like uppity. So I recorded that song with him, and then he reached out to me like a week later, like you want to go out of town with me? I'm about to perform and stuff. I'm thinking like, nah, like that's too much. I ain't trying to be on stage and all that stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So I just took it upon myself, just went for it. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's crazy because of what happened today. I'm gonna get to it. We went out of town. We met PNB Rock. So PNB, yeah, he took us to Philly. It's my first time. He took me to the Galaxy Nightclub West and Galaxy Nightclub East. His manager owned both of them clubs. So he took us there, and then he performed in like Lancaster, Pennsylvania, something like that.
Yeah.
We went there, we went on stage, like it didn't feel so good. Like I seen how they love this man, you see what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And how all the girls was. And just us being with him, we was as good as enough as him when it came to. So we went out there. He took us to the studio. I recorded I believe my fourth song, and it's been on since that.
Wow,
Man.
That's incredible, man. Go ahead, Cheek.
I was just gonna say R.I.P. Right? I mean, that's the latest news, right?
That's crazy, man. I there's definitely a tough space to even just process or even like address, because it's what do you really say in a moment like that? To a lighter note, interesting thing you said earlier, and I wrote it down too because I didn't want to forget that at an early age you was forced to eat on stage. And now you about to eat on stage. You about to eat from the stage. So I think that's just
how life works.
Yes, man. That's amazing though. And I think that's a testament to, you said you were a bad kid, right? I mean, that's how many people's story is that, right? Like they were a bad kid, or to somebody they were considered a bad kid. But in reality, like your brain wasn't ready to do what they was trying to have you do, and you're trying to get them to understand, like, yo, I need to be over here.
Yeah.
But y'all want me to be over there. I'm not gonna cooperate over there. I'm not bad. I just would rather be over here doing what I'm doing. And so I think that that's one of the things that I love about just like modern society, and like what we're learning from a lot of different spaces, and the focus on mental health and letting people be themselves, especially as younger, because a lot of people were deemed as bad just because they didn't conform or fit in to what the norm was. And that doesn't mean you're bad. It just means that you'd rather be doing something that you feel edifies who you are. So, I just wanted to talk about those two things. But the thing that really grabbed me was when you said you was forced to eat on stage. And I'm like, yo, that's what you just said you focusing on for 2022, 2023 is eating on stage. So I'm excited to see that happen for you, man.
They did that to embarrass me.
Right.
That got me comfortable on it.
Right. And now look at you.
Now
they got to follow you.
And my teachers, they be reaching out to me.
That's dope.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's real dope.
So so when I was in P, I don't know if you were just saying something, but you're muted. Sorry, your mouth moving.
Yeah, no, I didn't want to interject. Yo, peace. How's it going?
Good.
Ricotrap, I'm sorry for coming in a little bit late. But I just want to say peace, man. And I'm gonna just fall back for now. When I got a question, I'm gonna hop back in.
Well, let us introduce you. You know what I'm saying? Let's introduce you to Rico. You know what I mean? So, Rico, this is P.so Earth Tone. This is one of the original 3 Beats Later crew. It's like 8 of us now. It was 3 when we started, but he's definitely somebody that you definitely want to know. Comic book, producer, rapper. This dude does a lot of stuff, man. And he's like a superhero dad too. So he's like the dad that does all the Black Panther.
Real hero.
Yeah, he's a real hero. So definitely somebody you want to connect with, man. So during or after, definitely make sure y'all connect, because we all know Rico already, but you don't know Rico yet. So I want to introduce y'all to right here.
Thank you, man. You're among really good company, and I'm definitely happy to be here with you, bro.
Appreciate it. After this, we got exchange Instagrams.
Oh, facts, definitely. We gonna put all that up for sure and link it.
All right,
That sounds good, man. So,
Nice.
so Rico, I have a question for you, man. Do you feel that we've heard your favorite song that you've made yet? Like, do you, from all the songs you've made starting out to now, do you think that we've heard your favorite song that you've ever created?
Nah.
When is that song coming out?
I don't know. I just gotta find somewhere to record it.
Okay.
Honestly,
Oh, okay.
a lot of people
Okay.
don't know. They don't. A lot of people I go to just know rap, so it'd be like,
Okay, so it's something else bubbling right now.
yeah, I got some reggae songs bubbling. I got some, bro. I don't even know, bro. I done made songs. I don't even know what genre it is. Honestly,
Right.
God.
Right.
I done wrote like in the last 3 months. I probably wrote about 40 songs.
Wow.
Some stuff.
That's dope, man.
Was a day.
Who
Really?
who is anybody helping you produce? Is anyone like working with you specifically to produce some of that, or is it just all you?
It's just all me.
Wow.
Dude, that's dope, man. That kind of drive right there, man. Especially with you kind of, to me, and correct me if I'm wrong, you got an attitude of, it's kind of like, yo, it's whatever, it's whatever, and not in a bad way, in a why not kind of way, right? And I think that helps you be so relatable to so many people, and especially with like the follow me with the song and the video, like so many people, like you're swinging on a rope off of a tree, you're just walking down a road, we don't really know where you're going, and it's cool though because so many people want that kind of freedom, and they don't know how to ask for it, or they don't know how to say it, and you're just here displaying that kind of freedom and openness and whateverness, because that's just the vibe you on. And in that same song, you're telling people to follow you, basically inviting them to that freedom. That's dope to me, man.
Bro, hold on, what happened? Oh.
He disappeared.
Yeah, like my music, I really want to make people happy. I really want to make people step outside the box. I want people to be comfortable with themselves and not having to compromise to fit the rest of society. And when it comes to this industry, music, TikTok, YouTube, it's a certain way you have to do things.
Yeah.
I'm tired of that way. So I want to show them, like, if I come from this type of environment, I'm able to do all these things and actually be myself instead of being so angry and thugged out all day. Y'all can do it too. Even if you don't come from the environment, you can do it too.
Yeah. I think that's really important, man, because like you said, the environment that you come from, a lot of times people feel like, okay, well, he's from here, so he has to be that, or, he went through this, so he has to become one of these two things. And what you're basically saying right now is like, no, I want you to just basically, I don't even want you to do what I'm doing. I want you to embrace the version of me that's in you, which is just free to do whatever it is you feel is right for you in that moment. And I think that that's really important, especially to try to infuse in that into other people and sharing that with the world. That's incredible, man. And I love that energy because that's what I got from you in Cleveland.
We had a good talk.
Yeah, we did. Definitely did, man.
So when did you get into animals, man? When
Man, it started when I was a kid. We stayed in the projects. So we had rats and mice in our house. So my mom, she used to put down the sticky traps.
Mm-hmm.
I get up. I had to leave out at 6 because I had to catch the bus. So I get up at 4. I'll find all the sticky traps. I put warm water on them, get all the mice off of. Then I'll put them in jars and stuff and hide them in my room. Or I'll put in my book bag and take to school. And after that, I got into cats. Like whatever animal I came across that was outside or in trouble, I brung it in. I don't care what the cat had. I had a cat with 3 legs before. I loved it like it had 4. And somebody actually killed my cat.
Oh man,
it's a sad story. So one day, my first exotic animal, it was a bat. I was outside. These kids was trying to jump. So I had ran towards like by the woods. In the project, it's these woods and it's a river. So I ran over there by the woods. I just seen something fall out the sky. I ran over there. I'm like, man, what is that? I didn't know what it was, but I just knew I wanted it. So I went over there. I had a pro model hat on. I put the hat on top of it, and then like I folded it at like where your head go.
Mm-hmm.
Ran home. I didn't even care about the kids looking for me. I just ran right past. I go in my room. So I go straight to my room. I open it. As soon as I open it, just get the flying, it's hitting the wall and all type of stuff. So now I'm always scared of it because I'm like, man, what is this? I never seen no bat before. Honestly, I didn't even know that was real. I thought they was vampires. I was a kid. So I'm like, man, what is this? So he just go to the window. A whole bunch of other bats come, like to the back. I open up the window because I'm about to just let it go at this point. They come in my room, it's about 4 of them in there. So my stepdad, my mama, she know I don't listen. I ain't listen to her for it. So she sent my stepdad. I'm scared of him. So he come in there. He like, man, what is you in here doing? So he see the bat. He run like a girl. It's a big dude, man. It's a big dude. So he run. He like, can I curse on here?
Yeah.
Yes.
He like, man, go get your weird ass son. So she like, quit talking about my baby and some more stuff. So she opened the door. She like, what the fuck? So she closed the door. So now my whole family is outside of my house. She talking to me through the window like, get it out my house right fucking now. I'm like, but I want to keep it. Can I keep one? She's like, get them out my house. So I goofy cap. I get all of them. I get 3 of them. It's 4. I let all of them go. I'm like, look, I'm letting them go. So they come back in the house. I got it in the lunchbox. I didn't poke. I got it in the lunchbox in the container and I poke holes in it. And that lunchbox open, I just slid it under my bed. Just in case she look under there, she won't see it. So the next day, I ain't got school. I was supposed to go to this little church thing. It's a bus that come get us, but I skipped the program. My mama don't even know. So the next day, I go outside. I got the bat on the string. Do not judge me. I was a kid. I got the bat on the string.
Wait. Say that again. Say that part again for me, bro.
Do not judge me. I was a kid. I had the bat on the string. So I'm flying the bat like a kite. It just keep like it's going up and down. But like the only way the bat actually get somewhere is if I run with it in it, like in my hand, and let it go and then glide. So it gets stuck in a tree. And when it got stuck, it started climbing. I didn't know they can do that. So it's climbing up to the top of the tree. So I instantly get on top of the tree. I get the bat. I don't know how to get down. So I'm just looking down like at the ground and I'm over there for like an hour. I'm just crying. So eventually somebody just walked past like, what you doing up there? I'm like, nothing. They like, get down before you fall. So I'm like, I can't. So they go get their people like, it's a little boy stuck in a tree. So now about 45 people just surrounding the whole project is at the bottom of the tree. Like, come on, we gonna catch you. We gonna catch you. So I'm like, no, I'm scared. So look, I see my mama finally come. She worked at the airport. She just now getting on. She looking like, what's going on? Talking to the neighbors and stuff. They're like, your son's stuck in that tree. So I'm so scared now. I'm so scared. My mom here. So she like, get down, fall, whoop your ass. I'm like, I can't, I'm scared. She's like, get down, they gonna catch you. I'm like, no, I'm not getting down. Man, why they had to call the fire department? They had to get the ladder and get me out the tree. My mama whooped my ass. I still had the bat though. I still had it in my shirt the whole time. So then, after the bat situation, I caught this rat. Caught the rat. The rat had babies. So my mama made me get rid of the grown-up rats, but I still managed to keep one of the babies. So I'm feeding them. I don't even remember what I was feeding it. I was feeding it out of a little tiny bottle. And I used to have it inside my shirt in a pouch. I used to take it every day with me to school. So one day, somebody, they seen me happy, bro. They just seen me happy, bro. They came over there and they just smashed it, bro. They killed my rap, bro. I was devastated. Like, since that day, I'm like, man, I hate people, man. I swear to God. I don't be around people. Honest to God. And after that, Pat, it was many more, but I'm gonna skip to the exotics. Mm-hmm. So I was at home one day. One of my friends, he got a job at a mechanic. Well, he cleaned up after them. So he called me he texted me on Facebook, like, it's a raccoon up here. They trying to kill him. So I'm like, what? Stop them. He like, nah, you gotta come get it. So I'm like, you can't bring it to me? I ain't got no car, nothing. So around 14, bro. So I call my grandma. I tell her, I got $60 to take me 20 minutes away. You know what I'm saying? I got $60 if you take me go get this raccoon and you don't tell my mama. She take me over there to get it. I got the raccoon. I'm in my room, bro. I'm so happy, bro. I got this raccoon. My mama come. What you down there doing? Bro, she felt I was too happy, bro. That's how mamas is, bro. I'm quiet and I'm not being loud. Like, no, he up to something. She come down there. I'm hiding under the cover. She moved the cover like, no, get this out of my house right now. It gotta go. I don't care. It gotta go. You're gonna bring rabies over here. Man, I packed up all my stuff, bro. I packed up all my stuff. I walked to the bus stop at like 3 o'clock in the morning. The bus ain't running 5. I walk all the way from what was it? I walked 50 streets, bro. Literally 50 streets up the main street. And by the time I got to my grandma's house where I was going, the bus rolled past me. Like, it was just now coming. So I was walking for 2 hours with this raccoon. I go to my grandma's house. She say, she's drunk. She's a drunk, I'm gonna be honest with you. So I come to the door. I tell her, like, open the door. She's like, who is? I'm like, my grandbaby. She's like, I ain't got no grandbaby. So she opened the door. She see me. She's like, oh my God. She give me a hug. So she's like, what's in that bag? Moving. I'm like, it's I'll get the line. I'm like, it's a guinea pig. So she grabbed it. She ain't scared. She just like me. She pick it up. She's like, oh my God, look at my grandbaby. You know what I'm saying? Great grandbaby. She holding it. So she like, what's the name? What's her name? I'm like, she ain't got no name. She drinking wine. She like, Colorasi. I'm like, I'm not about to name her that. So later on that night, I end up naming it Roxy. That's how I even got my coat of Monday I got now. Her name is Roxy. That came from that wine my grandma was drinking. Wow. So I took the raccoon to school the next day. I got it in my book bag. I'm feeding it. It's growling at lunchtime. So all the kids giving me all their vegetables. Everybody know what's going on. Security, everybody know I got this raccoon. So everybody bringing me they vegetables, apples, and somebody had a little apple pie. Girl, she broke it off and gave me for the raccoon. So I'm walking home from school one day with the raccoon. I keep looking in the bag because I got to check on it. I ain't going to my mama's house. She kicked me out. So I'm going to my grandma's house. So I'm walking 50 streets, 60 streets now because the school was 10 streets away from my house at that time. So I'm walking. The kids, they see me with the bag. Like, I keep going in and say, like, he got something in that bag. So all I know is I get to walking. I hear, hey, come here. I'm like, I get shaking my head like, nah. So I try to walk up. It's a building behind me. I can see the shadow. Somebody try to punch me. I'll weave it. So I run. I'm running with the raccoon. I hop the gate. I put the raccoon down. The raccoon hopped the gate with me. It's running with me. I swear to God. I'm hiding. The raccoon is hiding with me. I swear to God, this raccoon is going everywhere I'm going. Like, I'm so terrified of these kids. It's a lot of them. So I finally, I get a hold to my brother. Somebody let me see her phone. I call him. Then my mama, she let me come back with the raccoon now. She don't want me getting into stuff, walking all this way. So my mama, the only reason my mama put up with all these animals, because I know a lot of people always ask me this, like, how your mama let you keep monkeys and this and that at her house at the time? You know what I'm saying? Because she didn't want me in trouble. Because as long as I keep these animals, I'm not going nowhere. Right. I'm not outside. I'm not going to the hood. I'm not doing nothing. I'm taking care of these animals. And I never like half of the time these animals, I never look for them. Like it just be like I meet somebody and I talk to them about animals, and just so happen they ran into a sick animal or something. They call me. Or I just be walking and I see a sick animal on the ground. I never look for them. I never look for them. I hope there's no sick animals out there. I hope. I don't. If it, how do I explain this? Say if I would give up being an animal rescuer if I can end sickness and all this bad stuff happening to animals. I would get that up any day. I'd rather be bored with my life than have to save all these animals every day. Because a lot of times it be the causes of humans doing this stuff to them that I gotta fix the issue. You know what I'm saying? But
Are you a vegetarian or vegan, anything like that?
I was a vegetarian until I moved down south.
By the way, before you continue, you are a very detailed storyteller with an impeccable memory. Just gotta mention that as you're telling us all of these tales, French.
I appreciate it. But I was a vegetarian until I moved down south. On my way here, I had about a 13-hour drive. So like it wasn't nowhere to get nothing vegetarian. And once you pass Kentucky, everything is meat. And you're gonna get a salad, ain't nothing but a salad with tomatoes in it. So I'm like, man, I went to this restaurant called Bojangles.
Yeah,
I think that's what it's called. And I've been eating meat ever since. But I don't feel bad. My animals eat meat. Every animal I got eat meat too. So it's like, I don't know, man.
You just don't eat the ones that you got. You don't eat those kind of animals.
Yeah, because even when I was a vegetarian, I still had to buy chicken breast. I still had to buy salmon. Like I'm still cutting it up. I'm just like, ooh, like I want to eat this, but nah, I'm a better man now. But nah, I just try not to eat processed food.
Yeah, I'm a better man.
Thought so, bro. I was doing it for 8 months, bro, and I broke. I seen one restaurant that I never seen before. I'm like, I gotta try it. Like, I gotta try it. It was a chicken sandwich, bro, with the barbecue sauce and the hot barbecue sauce. I'm like, I gotta have this again. Like,
change your life. Change your life, man. Shout out to Bojangles, man. You know, this we gonna send this clip to Bojangles. They gonna
shout out to Bojangles.
I spent a lot of money with them.
Wow, man.
So real quick, because we want to get into playing some music, man. We made some music for you, and I gotta say, our episode is gonna be seen by a lot of other music producers out there. We already have someone in the chat saying, "Man, I want to work with him." So you got producers watching this, which is pretty dope.
Appreciate it.
Well, I want to say really quick, tell me about the run-in with the law that you had with some of your animals, because when I was looking at all your music, I came across your TikTok, and then I saw this video of you on the news telling about a pretty interesting story. So let us know what happened with some of the animals, and if you could do a quick version of it.
All right. So quick version. It's a long story. Hold up. So I rescued a raccoon. It fell through somebody's ceiling. So I went over there, I got it. I didn't want the raccoon because I didn't have nowhere to put it at the time. I was still my mom. So I called the Department of Natural Resources. They said there was nobody willing to take it right now because the COVID is limited. And the only thing I could do is bring it up there to get it euthanized. So I'm like, what? I hang up on them. So I'm like, can I at least get my license? I applied to get it 5 times. I got the emails, everything. They never respond. They always say, we'll call you back. They never do. So I just took it upon myself. I'm like, I might just keep it and save it. And then I'm going to let it go. So about 4 months later, I bought a house. I was living there for about 4 days. They raided my mama's house looking for the raccoon and the squirrel that I rescued a day before. Wow. So the squirrel didn't make it. It fell like 100 feet out of a tree. It wasn't nothing I could do. I tried everything. I ain't God. So they came to get the raccoon. They came to kill it. They said I did illegal poaching. Didn't make sense. So they told me, let it go, or we're gonna come to your house again and we're gonna take it and we're gonna kill it. So I let it go and I recorded it and sent it to them. So they told me, like, you good now, no more problems, and just don't rescue no more outside animals without a permit. I'm like, all right, man. So a month go by. All I hear is banging on my door. So I'm so confused. I don't know nobody in that city. So I run downstairs. I ain't got no clothes on. I run downstairs. I just hear my name. So I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck I do? So they like, come here right now. I go around the corner. I put my pants on first. I ain't go around the corner naked. So I put my pants on. I turn the corner. It's like 10 guns in my face and police shields. I can't even see nobody. So I'm like, what the fuck did I do? So like, put your fucking hands up right now. I put my hands up. They tell me it again. They're like, oh, we said put your hands up. I'm like, man, y'all trying to kill me. So my girl, she come in there. She like, what the fuck is y'all doing? His hands up. Then they like cuff him. I'm like, y'all dirty. So I'm like, what did I do? He like, where's the monkey? I'm like, what? He like, where's the monkey? So I showed him the monkey. He came in, he like, if it means anything, I do like your song.
No way.
I swear to God. I'm like, what song? He get to singing it. He get to word for word.
Which
bro.
one? Follow Me?
He like, every time I hear it, it just stuck in my head. It's very catchy. He's like, take my hand. So he get to sing it. I'm like, what the fuck is going on right now? Bro, I just woke up. So I'm so confused. So they tell me like, you either gotta remove the monkey from the state, you gotta move, or you're gonna have to give him to us. Basically, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna euthanize. So I'm like, why y'all ain't just tell me this before I bought a house? Because I made a vlog about everything. Like, I'm moving to Ohio. I'm doing all this. I even called them. I told them I was coming to the state with the monkey. Said it ain't like, as long as it don't get out and do all this, I'm good. But so I'm telling them like, y'all say I can keep it. They're like, well, I don't know who you talk to. This the same lady I call now. The same lady I called to talk to them is the same lady that told me this. So I take the monkey. He tell me you can remove the monkey from the state with our coordinates. Mind you, bro, it's 9 o'clock in the morning, bro. So I end up taking them to Tennessee. But I called them when I did it. They didn't answer. I called them on live. I showed everybody I was calling them. They not even answering. They blocked me. They literally blocked me. So when I left, they charged me with obstruction of police business, getting rid of police evidence, some felony 5. So I'm like, what? So he like, why didn't you call me? I said with our coordinates. But I'm like, bro, I don't know what that means. That's Army talk. Like, I didn't know what you were talking about. Like, with our coordinates. Bro, I didn't know what you was talking about, bro. You said I can move him. That's all I heard. You feel me? So I get charged with that. So they try to go to Tennessee and try to get Tennessee to get involved. Tennessee ain't want no problem with it. They said, like, we don't got nothing to do with it. Even though I went in their state with the monkey, they didn't care. See what I'm saying? Ohio shouldn't care. They weren't harming nobody. They was in the house most of the time. So I left. I ended up moving out of Ohio and I moved down south. So I'm thinking like, all right, I'm good now. I left the state. I moved somewhere. I got a permit now. I got all this stuff that I need. I would think I would be fine. The Animal Defense League had end up having a meeting about me in Washington, D.C. Now they trying to change the law federally. So if no matter where I go, I will have issues. And what they do is make me get an exhibit license. People say, oh, yeah, so they can make, because with the exhibit license, they do inspections and all these type of things. And some people say, well, they need to make sure the well-being of the animals are taken care of, you know? But it's like, if y'all gonna do that to everybody with a pet. Why I gotta be an exotic animal for you to make sure it's getting taken care of? A cat need to be taken care of properly. Check everybody's house with a cat. Don't be, what's it called? Hypocrites. You see what I'm saying? Because you won't want nobody coming to your house, checking your cat and your dog randomly, and they can do it whenever they please. So they said the only way, so basically if they pass this law, I would have to get the exhibit license if I want to make animal content. So I'm not,
but everybody how many people make animal content?
Bro, millions of people, bro. They, you know how hard it's gonna be enforced that law, and they put my name in it. Like they directly targeting me. Like they directly targeting me, and they did it like they try to pass that law, like 7 days after I announced I moved, they went and had a meeting about it. I'm like, God, because they didn't think I was gonna be able to pull this off.
Right.
They didn't think I was gonna be able to buy another house. They didn't think I was gonna be able to start my life over because I only lived in that house for 2 months. I bought it cash and they raided me, tore my door down, broke the wall, broke all my security cameras. They tried to damage as much stuff as they could in the process. Made sure their feet was muddy. I seen them just stepping over, didn't even need to be stepping on. I'm like, oh, motherfucker,
Dang, man.
Wow,
Yeah.
man. That's crazy.
and they didn't
Well-
have to do none of that.
So are you think how does the outlook look? Are you you got things straight away right now? Things are kind of looking better in that whole area. You still got some issues.
As long as I don't post them, I'm good. They still want money out of me. Other than that, I'm good. But I just won't post them until I get situated where I got enough money to, because with these laws, you would have to have permanent structure
Mhm.
cages made out of steel and concrete. For me to be able to build that, I would need a permit, and I would need permitted builders. And that amount of concrete and steel work welded, it'll cost me about $30,000 per cage. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta have sewer and all that stuff built into the city,
Right.
which I built that in Ohio. I don't know if anybody know, but I built all that stuff in Ohio. They had their own sewer system tapped into the city. I built this, me and my friend by myself. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
built all this. Built-in air purifier in the wall, built-in vacuum that come out the wall, built-in hose that come out the wall. The whole room was waterproof. I spent $15,000 building that enclosure. And the day I finished, I went on live and I showed everybody. They rated me the next day. It
Wow, man.
was, it was cold.
That's
I'm like,
crazy.
go for that.
All right. Well, we're gonna switch it up. Rico, thank you so much for telling me all those stories, telling us all those stories.
Well,
Wait. Before we switch it up, I got a question, man. I got a question for you, Rico. And it's gonna take us back into animals, but I gotta do it. What's an animal that you haven't had that you want to either purchase or rescue? Like, what's the type of animal?
camel.
Really?
It's just a must have. I don't know why, bro. I just want it so bad, bro. I want a camel.
Yo, man, you need to get to like Costa Rica or something like that. Like seriously, like they let you do whatever you want in some of these countries. So like you need to go on live on like a sloth sanctuary, and you'll be by the beach, man. So you could just cool it and like just live with a bunch of different animals. Because
If my music take off, I'm out of here.
Wow, dude. All right. Thank you for answering that question. I had to know that before we moved on, man.
You're welcome.
All right, so I'm gonna tell a quick story. When we met with Rico in Cleveland, I was just asking him questions about like what type of music he wants to make, and he told me, he said, "I want to do something." I quote, "I want to do something crazy." He's like, I kind of want to make like surf rock, reggae, hip hop," and that's the first time that someone said that to me ever. So that stuck in my head. And then we invited Rico on because we were like, hey, it'd be dope to bring Rico on and make him some tracks and see how he likes some of these tracks or whatever, and just learn his story. And that was what we challenged ourselves on last week. We said, okay, here's the challenge. Make something, either A, make something that you think Rico would like, or try to tackle this surf rock reggae hip hop thing. So that was the challenge for the week. And we do what we usually do. So if you're new to the show, 3 Beats Later, we do this every week. We challenge ourselves to make new music, and we get on live on every Monday at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, and we share that new music. We just challenge ourselves. Sometimes we'll sample a different artist. Sometimes we'll just make music in a certain style. So that is the challenge. And we do have a track. I think, E, did you have something or no?
It didn't fit in the lane at all.
Didn't fit in the
It
lane.
didn't fit in the lane. I try hard, man. But
Appreciate that.
that's just, I'm gonna still send it to you, but this is a very specific type of lane to get into. I'm gonna send it to you anyway. You know, you may be able to do something with it, but it doesn't fit the description of what we're doing for the show. So
I just want to say real quick, a couple people in the chat are saying that Rico deserves his own reality TV show, and I'm thinking like a real like hip hop version of like the Tiger King type, you know what I mean, situation. Be a multi-million dollar TV show right there, bro.
Yo, Rico, tell him about your YouTube. He got that.
I deleted everything.
No.
That's evidence, bro. That's evidence for the feds to come for him, yo. Can't.
Man.
You gotta be low. You gotta be low.
Yeah, I'm trying to stay low key and tight. Do the things I don't want to do so I can do the things I do want to do.
Facts.
Wow.
Yo, or like one of the animal rescue dudes, but who's also into music. I mean, seriously.
That's like honestly, it's a one of a kind thing that hasn't been done yet. We're combining those two worlds with hip hop and music. I really think it's actual lane for you. I mean, you have an incredible story. You know, we just sat here and listened to you chop it up, just telling off these stories. I just think it would be a very interesting lane for a TV producer to take. So man, rock with that, bro. Keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate it, bro.
Yo, what if you partnered with the Department of Agriculture and did a reality show where you repo animals from people who they shouldn't have them?
No.
It's kind of messed up, but
can't go down to the dark side.
I don't know, bro, because I see a lot of animals in fucked up situations, bro, and I can't do nothing without them. But it's like I don't want to do what they did to me to somebody else.
Right.
I never heard of them doing nobody else like they did me though.
Yeah, I never heard that before.
Me neither. So I want side with them.
All right, we'll find you a different department of the dance.
Real.
All right, so let's get into it. Then we just got one track, so I'm gonna play it, and I'm gonna break a little bit of it down. But we're gonna play you a track in the vein of what you described when we met each other. And what I'm gonna do is it's kind of like 3 minutes long. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but I'm gonna play like the verse and the chorus. And I wrote a hook. So I won't play the hook right away, but I'll play like the verse and chorus, and then I wrote a bridge. So I have a bridge in the song, and then I'll let the bridge go, and then I'll let the chorus go with my lyrics, because then I'll describe the song idea. So I'll pause it in between just to make sure the song idea makes sense.
Hold up, you do verse, then you do chorus?
In this arrangement, I mean, it could be, so there's a lot in this track that isn't finished, but in this arrangement, I put an intro, verse, and then a hook. But you know what I mean? It's a draft format, so we could move things around or whatever. Like if you're rocking with this track and you wanna collab on something and actually make it something, like we could arrange it however makes sense.
All right.
Okay, so guys, everybody just give me a thumbs up if my audio is sounding good. I'm just gonna go hit play. So I'm gonna play a little bit, I'm gonna pause it and just talk a little bit, and I'm gonna hit play again. So the first part is with no hook, just so you can feel the vibe, all right? And then everybody who can just mute your. Just a second while I play. Here we go. So this is the verse. Surf, rock, reggae, hip hop verse. Here comes the hook. Gets singing in the background. Okay, so that's just the format of the track. That's the vibe. And I didn't play a hook because I just wanted to kind of get that in your head first. And then what I'm going to do next is I'm going to play the bridge. So I'm going to fast forward a little bit, play the bridge, and it's going to go into the hook. and it's gonna be a song idea that I wrote that I thought would be good for you, Rico, specifically. So we're gonna go to the bridge really quick. Bring it to the bridge. Here we go. That's the song idea. So
you got to change dog to bat.
Yo, wait, did you hear the dog in the background barking?
Yeah, I heard.
Yo, you know what?
That bass line is crazy, Cheek.
Thanks.
Hey, I love it, bro.
Oh, thanks, man. Great, man. Maybe we can make this the next Rico hit right here.
I'm down for it.
You know what's funny is you heard the dog barking stuff, but actually in the background.
Yeah, what are you saying back there? I hear a lot of talking back there. You're saying like everything.
Yo, here, you might not be able to hear all of it, but I've put so much silly shit back there. Here, I'll bring it up.
All my clothes, Gucci clothes, Gucci.
But I didn't hear none of that shit.
I heard it back there. I didn't know what he was saying.
Here comes some more.
Hey, why that sound good?
I don't need you no more. I'm taking my clothes and packing my bag. All my clothes, Gucci clothes, Gucci. I'm changing all the passwords so you can't log in.
You hear a rut-row in there.
Not the sad dog. Just say that. Yo, I'm gonna be quiet.
So that's the track, Rico. We
I
can
didn't
collab on this. So I'll just really quick just tell you what I was going for throughout the whole thing. I just went with like a loop just to kind of get the song idea going. I went surf rock and I went reggae at the same time. So all the surf rock stuff is just guitar, work, just kind of playing a lot of different guitar riffs and crap like that. The main riff that you hear is this joint right here. I'll just solo it really quick. And that's like that gives you some of that vibe, right? That's some of that surf rock, right? Kind of like echoey stuff going on. And then I added more of that vibe with these guitars right here, which is like, that's like the whammy bar guitar, you know what I mean? This is like we're on the beach, you know what I'm trying to say? And then even more guitar just to do straight up reggae, right? Is what you hear right here. I'll play it together. Acoustic guitar with some electric guitar, but the electric guitar is way in the back. And then the bass came in with two different vibes. Kind of like a chill one over the verse, and then one that's like actually a funkier one over the verse, and then a chill one over the hook, just to kind of like not be so moving around so much. Then I gotta highlight this because this is key for reggae fans out there. If you're making reggae, you got to do the bubble right here. I'm about to show you the bubble. Hang on. Here's the bubble. Hear it?
The bubble.
That is key. That gives you the movement in the reggae. And then the rest is just pretty straightforward. The other sense of like a surf rock song is the hook, is the bridge. Because surf rock kind of has that almost like 60s flair to it, or like, you know, I don't know, mid 60s. So I just threw in some cool chord changes. Go ahead.
You talking to me?
Oh, I don't know if you're going to say something or not.
Oh, yeah. It's like with surf rock, it reminds me of like jam rock.
Oh, yeah, man.
Well, how reggae even like came about.
But yeah, that's a track. So I don't know. Were you thinking of this when you said surf rock, reggae, hip hop?
Honestly, yes, but I didn't think you was gonna. I ain't doubting you, but you pulled that off like a motherfucker. Like I didn't expect it, bro. A lot of times when people show me beats, I gotta hold my phone, bro. A lot of times when people send me beats and I give them a description or something, or I just tell them what type of vibe I'm going for, it never be that. This is like 100% that. Like, I wouldn't change nothing about this.
Nice, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. So
For
that's
sure. You did your
yo,
thing.
Rico, man. That's what we do here. So if you get song ideas, man, you want us to tackle something, just holler and be like, I'm thinking about this, and then we can make that the theme for an episode, and then basically just keep putting out hits for Rico. That could be the whole every other month episode.
Then you got that "Give My Dog Back" stuck in my head.
I mean, it's really catchy in a very charming way. One of those things that a lot of people could relate to that, because I'm sure when a lot of people break up, trying to figure out who keeps a pet is a issue. And then also the fact that you're already like an animal kind of like activist rescuer, it kind of all ties in a very humorous yet relevant way.
I done went on the internet rant before because a girl took my pig. I ain't never
pig.
like.
Yo, that's funny.
I hear pigs make good pets though.
Yeah, but no, at the same time, I mean, if you don't mind cleaning up your whole house, then you're good. But yeah, hide your potatoes, your apples, put locks on your cat, your refrigerator. Yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, I gotta. My bad. Go ahead, Rio.
Say what you about to say.
I was just gonna ask P, who the heck did you hear that from, bro? Like, who did you talk to that told you pigs make great?
I read online that pigs are as easy to domesticate as dogs, and I saw somebody in my neighborhood who was walking a pig, who had a pig, and I was talking to them, and they were like, "Yeah, it's actually a thing. It's like a trend or whatever, an animal trend."
Yeah, I'm not doubting you. It's just a conversation I never thought anyone would have. Like, yo, why? Yo, is a pig a good pet? Like, I don't. Unless you like Rico would probably had a conversation. And I think it's completely normal, but
you ain't got no kids, or you got. I say do it.
Ooh, yeah,
You
may
got
as well
time.
get you something.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, man.
Oh, you want to know? Mini teacup pigs.
Oh yeah.
It's not real. It's a scam.
What do you mean?
Like those teacup pigs, they really pot-belly pigs. They don't get the size of a commercial pig, but they get big enough. Way bigger than enough. You see what I'm saying? And the only time you'll really spawn a real tiny pig is one of them small pigs. I believe they're from Africa. And they cost like $8,000. So you're never really gonna come across those. And the other way is if you get you cross, like you interbreed them, you get a little small retarded pig. And it is the only way. Other than that, you get scammed.
Wow.
I love pigs.
So for the sake of not showing up for the challenge, I'm gonna go ahead and play a track.
Oh,
I'm gonna go ahead and do it, man.
Do it.
What I'm gonna tell you though, this was the most interesting challenge that I've ever participated in. And that's not me just trying to flatter you. That's me being dead serious. Because I had no idea like what this genre meant, right? And I listened to the stuff that you made and I'm like, yo, I don't know if I could like really pocket this. But then I'm like, I think I got something like this. So I'm gonna go ahead and play it. And then you tell me if I'm completely way off or not.
Here we go.
I hope I'm not, but we're gonna see.
Well, you didn't have to do the surf rock reggae. You could just spend something.
Well, it's kind of it goes with the vibe that he described. So I'm gonna play. So let me know if y'all can hear this.
All right. Yep, we can hear it.
You can hear that? Okay.
Yep.
I might have to play the audio. I might have to play the audio because it looks like it's already peaking, but we're gonna see. I'm gonna stop it there because my CPU is jabbing out and is not playing a certain part of the track. But I'm not gonna make y'all sit through that track. It's just like a melody part that's not playing. But so that's the track that I feel would fit. If you tell me if I'm way off or not.
It's way off from surf rock, jam rock, reggae, but it's a lot I can do with that song. Because let me tell you, I feel like that song is universal in a way because it can be a happy song, it can be a sad song, or it could be some chill house music. It's all in one, and you could actually go into all those things with that beat at one time. I feel like it's like I like that.
Yeah, man. It sounds like almost like sentimental, right? It sounds like you're about to tell like a deep story with that track. Is that what you're going for?
It was definitely a deep story behind it. So yeah, that was one of the ones I already had made. Yeah. And I'm like, what I made, I really didn't love it. You know me, I'm not gonna play it if I don't love it. So especially not for a guest. Like if it's just for us making a challenge, cool. But I actually love that track, and it definitely has a lot of emotional connection to it. So definitely exactly what you described. I could, that's the vibe that I was really kind of going for. I didn't think of the house part, but I could hear it.
I think I could be in like a princess movie or like Little Mermaid or some shit like that. Like like I see it.
That's dope, man.
Nice.
So man, thank you for rocking with us though, man, tonight, man. Like kicking the story, dude. I appreciate. First of all, man, I love the fact that your story is it's not just one thing, right? You got a lot of artists, and it's no diss to them, but a lot of artists, the story is just one thing, right? You have probably just as much of a following, if not more, for your music as you do for your actual life and story. So it's like that's something you really don't see often. You know what I mean? So it's like you have a lot of people who really are interested in what you're doing next. And I think that that's going to benefit your music even more. And I think that that's amazing for you.
I think so too. I appreciate it.
So absolutely, man.
So Rico, we're gonna wrap it up. Tell the people out there where they could get in touch with you, whether that's through TikTok or Instagram. Like, give us your handles.
Uh,
Give us an update on what they should expect next from you. By the way.
Y'all can contact me through my Instagram. It's Ricotrap1. I respond, so I'm not a weird guy. My email ricoexotic@iCloud also. And what y'all should be expecting from me soon, just be surprised. Cause I surprise myself every day. I don't want to tell y'all I might do this next week because I don't know. I just go with the flow of life. And if a song clicked to me, I might just jump and do it. I might jump and make animal content next week. I never know. It's just all about what's going on. I pay attention to the world before I jump. So like, far as how music is going right now, I've been I don't know if y'all noticed, I've been making some funny songs lately.
Mm-hmm.
And one of my songs, God Why, it was number 20 and top in the United States for a viral TikTok sound last month.
Wow.
So I don't know if I'm gonna go that route for a little bit, or if I'm gonna go do what I actually want to do. But that's what's paying right now. So it's like I'm stuck in a loop. So be surprised, y'all.
Absolutely. Well, I'm gonna definitely get you, like we was talking before this. I'm gonna get you the driver so you could, fix that issue with the recording, so you get back and get us some songs and stuff, man. I'm excited. I'm excited to see that work, because if that works for you, I'm gonna feel really good that it helps somebody else too. So
I appreciate it.
Absolutely, I got you, man.
Yeah, man. And then me and E are gonna send you these tracks in MP3 format. So if you want to write to them, you can write to them. And then if you want to come back at any point in time, yeah, man.
He said tonight. He said tonight.
All right, we'll send it to you. Yeah, and then if you have other song ideas and you want to just submit it, we'll make it the theme of another episode.
All right.
So, man, Rico, thanks so much for coming, man. This was amazing. You're always welcome back. Everybody, make sure you go follow Rico out there. Check out all his music videos because they're super dope. And speaking of mermaids, this dude was dressed as a merman in one of those videos.
Yes. Yes. And wait. He tricked me though. He tricked us though, because tell us about you in water.
I can't swim. The whole time my cat. The whole time somebody was right there making sure I didn't drown. I was terrified.
Yo, when I saw that, especially when I saw that, I said, yo, this dude, this dude gotta be swimming, just like chilling in the ocean all day, like just vibing. No. He's like, I can't swim. I'm like, what? I didn't expect to hear that from you. What's your cat's name?
It don't got no name. Somebody was about to throw it in the woods, and somebody called me that I met, and I said I didn't want it, but now look at it, like my little baby. I had it for about 2 weeks.
Wow.
Yeah. But I can't swim. And I'm scared.
You what?
Scared of heights and bees.
No bee rescues.
Yeah, no bee rescue. I'll rescue a bear before I touch some bees.
Wow, man.
All right. And everyone else, we are supposed to be live next Monday at 9:30. There also happens to be a Buffalo Bills game. E is the biggest Buffalo Bills fan, so we're to talk about if we're going live next Monday or if we're
why does it have to be against the Titans again? Remember this happened before?
It does.
I'm like, why do we have to play the Chiefs in Arrowhead again? All right, let me stop.
Y'all notice I'm not on the screen right now, right?
We noticed.
They're
lying on me. They're lying on me right now. I'm not at all.
So we might go live Tuesday. We're going to talk about it, but we'll let you guys know. And then in terms of the challenge,
let Rico pick.
Yeah, Rico, what about a challenge? Like, what we're just going to go off and make some music. It doesn't have to be something that you want for yourself, but if you want to hear like beats made by 3 or 4 or 5 different producers, sampling something or making a certain type of music, what's that?
Something somebody can dance to.
Danceable.
So just anything danceable, or like specifically like house or like techno or whatever, or like
hip hop dance,
trap or hip hop.
That's what's moving everything right now. These dances.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Wave.
Okay. I'm with it.
Okay, make something danceable. That's our next challenge.
Okay.
So you heard it here. We'll share the spread the word out there. Everybody.
I'm going house.
Thanks for showing up, and we'll see you next week, either Monday or Tuesday. Peace.
All right.
Thanks, Rico, man. Peace,
Thanks,
y'all.
Rico.